Hi everybody, welcome back to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, and this is a beginner's guide to domination tactics on Rammaza. This tight little map. At the moment, I'm pretty sure this is a 10v10 map, which is it's quite a small map for 10v10. But the tactic, if you like, well, the strategy I'm utilising in this is once we've got the B flag, the idea is to just try and keep an eye on the B flag and the C flag. That's all my role is in this game. And by doing that, obviously you're securing the neutral flag. So you're making sure that your team are earning more points than the enemy team. So eventually, hopefully, you're going to win. But also, especially when you drop back to keep an eye on the C flag, it prevents the enemy from spawning back at the C flag. So often what can happen in domination is that your team will capture your home flag, say C or B. C or A, sorry. You capture the neutral flag in the middle, the B flag, happy days, and they'll get all excited and they'll go for the other flag to try and get total map domination. And then what happens is you have a spawn flip, and the enemies all spawn at your home flag and they capture it. And then your team are all down the other end of the map, and then the enemy can sometimes then capture the B flag, and it can unsettle the game a little bit. So I always I always say, look, if you can, the way you want to try and play, the way you want to try and control the game, is by hanging on to that C flag and trying to keep an eye on the B flag, or say hang on to the A flag, keep an eye on the B flag, whichever one is your home one, and just moving backwards and forwards. Now, a critical part of controlling the map in domination as well, and winning, is keeping an eye on that mini-map, because you always want to be aware of where your teammates are spawning. Because if they're spawning around you, it means that you're in a relatively safe situation, because enemies don't spawn next to enemies. So if your teammates are spawning near you, it means enemies won't be spawning there. So you're going to be fairly safe. If all of a sudden, however, you find that your teammates are all spawning at the other end of the map, be very careful, because it means that there's probably enemies spawning around you, and you're going to be in trouble. I'm going to do a video about spawns, and this is quite funny, this. Get blatted. So now we've had this spawn flip, you see. So we've flipped to the A flag because we control all of them. Again, what I'm very aware of is I want to make sure that B flag stays in our hands, because the B flag, especially on this map, is very difficult to capture. And once you've got it, you want to hang on. So what I'm doing now is I'm just coming over to check this channel that leads from the C flag to the back of the B flag. I'm not going to push it because I haven't got any teammates with me. I'm just going to hang around. I'm just going to wait, keep an eye. So there's a guy over there. I've only got the MP7, which isn't that brilliant at range. So I'm just being careful, waiting for teammates to come along to support me. But I'm preventing, hopefully, the enemy from rushing me and then taking the B flag, because I say B flag is very, very important. Now I can see a friendly is running onto the C flag, so I've got up to give him a hand so that we can capture this. Putting down my trophy system just to defend the room from grenades and the like. And there we go. So now we've got the C flag back. So what I can do now is I can head back out and keep an eye on the B flag. So a grenade came from somewhere, so I'm just generally being careful, keeping an eye on things, making my way back up to the B flag, going the back way. This is a really good way to the back way, because you'll see you can have a look down there, and then you can look over to there. People love being over on that side. They love creeping up there. Now that guy, he may have been up above me for quite a while, and he didn't hear me coming up. So again, all I'm doing here is, so there's a guy over there, another guy. So what's happening now is I then realise they're all spawning down on the C flag with me. So I've got to be really careful now, because they're all going to be coming up this way. You see, I've got no friendlies around me at all. So I think, oh god, they're going to know where I am. So I head back down. Look, I've got 2 guys here, so I wound that chap. Jump over the top, come back in the room, take him out, and then go back up again. Get this one, and we've earned ourselves a care package and a cluster strike. So I'm still aware that... Right, so friendlies have started spawning around me, so that's good. So I know I'm kind of safe again. Just keeping an eye on C. B's safe, so we can just hang around, make it right. They're going to get C back, so that's good. Up here I think, right, what I'll do is I just want to... Let me just keep an eye on B. Let me get a bit closer. Let's use this angle. I don't come down here this often, but... Because you put yourself at a disadvantage to the people who are on my right now, who can look down. But again, we've got map control, so I'll just call it my cluster strike, just throw it down where they would be spawning and running in. I don't think I end up getting any kills from it, but it's a kind of an area denial tactic there. This guy decides to come along, take him out. This is a nice place to call in supply drops, actually.
Send it down. Understood, Dagger 2 on en route for drop-off.
Okay, just keeping an overview on B. Here's my supply drop. I'm not a big fan of the precision airstrike. Sometimes it can work okay. Most of the time I find, you know, it doesn't, because it takes so... You call it in. You've got to get close to the enemies to call it in with your binoculars. But then by the time the A10s, the Warthogs turn up, they've gone. Okay, just keeping an eye on C. Going back up the back way to keep an eye on B. I saw that guy over there, so let's just call it in. You never know. So again, we heard the old backup on Charlie, so that means the enemies are down there. So enemies have taken C. I can see that there's a couple of guys tempting it to take it. Take that guy out. Now, we've got a sentry gun. Now, the sentry guns, these are basically auto turrets. Very powerful, these. So what I do is I set this one up to keep an eye out on B. And by setting up here, it can keep an eye out on the B flag and over to the right, and people coming straight on as well. Which enables me now to go back to... There we go, see, it's got somebody already. Now, the really cool thing about a sentry gun as well is that you hear it spooling up, it kind of goes zzz, and then starts shooting. And what it does, it can put people off anyway. It can lock down a whole area. Now, if they've got a rocket launcher, obviously they can take it out. I see my colleagues taking C. Right, they've got C back. Keep an eye on them. And so just because your sentry gun isn't shooting someone, doesn't mean it's not doing its job of denying that area to the enemy. Now, I should realise here, the reason why my sentry gun keeps spooling up and stopping is that there's a person to my left, hiding in that little alleyway. They're just to my left right now. See, it keeps trying to aim at them, but they keep moving. I keep thinking, well, maybe they're down there. But they're right to my left, right now. See, it's trying to shoot them, but it can't. There they are, see? But they get me. But you live and learn. So now we've got a pretty good lead, 186 down to, what's it, 118. They can't come back. They'd have to capture all the flags. So now it's a case of just keeping an eye on things, taking my time. So you see, throughout this game, all I've been doing is keeping an eye on the B flag, keeping an eye on the C flag. That's purely it. And you can do this, and it's a good beginner's strategy and tactic to use, because it means the enemy are going to be coming to you, and so you can get those kills. You can call your kill streaks in, and you can be, you're doing a lot of favours for your team, because you're controlling the spawns and you're controlling the neutral flag, and you're enabling your team to get ahead. So there we go. Hopefully that's useful. Hit like if you enjoy the video, subscribe and see more of the same. Thank you very much, and I will see you again soon.